Hey guys, it's Mike and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are here at the Hungary for round 11 of the Formula 1 2016 World Championship. Welcome back to the F1 game. Back again for driving for Sauber. This time as the first driver as we got the promotion. Obviously last race we got we were racing as well with the first driver, but this is our second race as first driver. So anyway, looking at the news feed, Toro Rosso have improved their fuel consumption, reduced the chassis weight, and increased the downforce of their cars. I don't have a rivalry at the moment, so that's all good and dandy. There's the current vehicle performance comparison. We're at third bottom. So guys, I'm going to head into the practice one now and hopefully get some resource points. So guys, here we are in practice one. We're going to go straight out and do the track acclimatization test and get that out of the way. Finishing our lap now, and we get a full purple. Well in. Final corner now. We have done every lap purple, as we have a Williams right behind us of Massa. We've done every lap purple, and that's us sorted. Next up is the qualifying pace test. Oh, we've lost on the final corner. Ah well, what an end to our qualifying pace program. We got a best position of 9th place and our target was 15th, so ah well. How has Sergio Perez done a 54.4? Look, he just missed out the second sector. What's that all about?
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Who's this gonna be? Felipe Massa, my favourite driver on the grid. Oh well, I've got more points on him in the Drivers' Championship, so oh well, hopefully we can beat him in the rivalry as well. Okay, so qualifying goals. Qualify 16th or higher. Make sure you beat Massa and beat Nazar. So 16th or higher is my goal. Let's head in to qualifying 1. Come across the line, and that's 4th place. So that's the end of Q1, and Daniel Ricciardo tops the timesheet. We are finishing 8th, and Sergio Perez, Gutierrez, Hulkenberg, Nazar, Palmer, and Magnussen are out of Q1. Coming across the line in Q2 to go P1. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we finished Q2 on the top step in front of the other Daniel Ricciardo by 4/10. Who has that grid position? Fernando Alonso has a grid penalty of 5 places, and Jenson Button, Carlos Sainz, Kvyat, Haryanto, Grosjean and Verline went out of Q2. Okay, so for our first lap in Q3 is 2nd place. Let's see if we can go on this other lap. Coming to the line now to finish our Q3 lap. And where did we go? Where did we finish? P1. Is that... Yes. Pole position. I thought there was someone else behind me, but must not be. We've got pole here in Hungary. I'm delighted with that. Let's head into the race. Okay, so here we are at the Hungary. Race strategy is high time management. They think I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to put the fuel down a bit because there's a lot of fuel saving corners you can go through. So 35.5 laps of fuel that we're putting into the car here. I think we're just going to go with this. Start on the soft. Wait, should we start on the softs? I'd say probably start on the soft tires, and then yeah, I'm going to start on the soft tires and hopefully just see how it goes from there. So let's go into the Hungarian Grand Prix. So just coming around the final, well, the penultimate corner now, so I need to watch out. Need to watch out in the start. My tires will be the coldest, so I'm going to be looking for a good start here. Alright, engineer. So we just need to wait for, I think it's Magnussen to round off the grid. This is going to be a very anxious start for me. Starting a pole on maybe the grippy side, but I've knuckled the inside for turn 1. Now, as the lights are starting to illuminate above us now. We've got 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Here in Hungary, we've got an average start. A very average start. We're pushing. Oh my god, we've been overtaken. We've been hit into turn 1, and that is a massive flipping crash into turn 1. We've been hit, and I don't know what's happened there. We've got to shift down from. Oh, there's safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. We've lost our wing, and I think I broke a bit early, but I was just in shock because Ricardo and Rosberg both went round my outside into turn 1. And I was just like, what the heck has just happened? They both went round my outside, no bother. They just went around me, sorry. One around me, and I was just like, what the heck is this? And then, well. That start was a bit awkward and bad for us, but we'll fight from it. Put on another set of softs and a new front wing. Red Bull are out. Red Bull are out. Oh, we're just out ahead of Verstappen. Get in there. Safety car in this lap. I wonder if Massa's going to back the field up. It's not very good that my rival's in first place and didn't get caught up in this. So, well. Okay guys, so here is a replay of the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. As we were on pole position with Daniel Ricciardo second, we got off to an okay start. We got a bit of wheel spin actually off the start, and Daniel Ricciardo was on my inside, Nico Rosberg was on my outside. But as we came into turn 1, Max Verstappen just rear-ended me and took me out and just made a massive crash at turn 1 and just left me without a wing. So looking on board from Verstappen off the start of this Grand Prix, he was starting in P4 actually. He got an okay start, no wheel spin at all, and ended up just chilling in P4, pulling away from Hamilton and everyone behind him. But coming to turn 1, I broke early to try and get the cut back, and he just rammed into the back of me and then just caused a massive chain reaction of a crash, and somehow he got away unscathed. Well, he got his front wing ruined, I guess. Okay, so looking at the start from the back of the grid actually, and to see if we can see what happened to Bottas at the start of the race. And coming down to turn 1, look at Bottas, look at the two Williams. Bottas crashes into Massa and then smashes himself into Hamilton, and Rosberg and Bottas are there, is spun, and everyone else has nowhere to go. Anyway, we're underway here in Hungary. There's yellow flags again. What? There's yellow flags. I don't know what the yellow flags are for, but there's somebody going slow. That's Massa. Massa's got a puncture, and I've just gone flying past him. Rip, I got Massa's her championship rival, well, our rival, and the person I was just talking about, has a puncture and is last. Going around the outside of Palmer. Lovely move on the Brit. Right in the back of our teammate Nazar. Surely we can get him on the straight. He's pulling away from us, what the flip. Nazar going to the inside, we're going to dive both of them as Nazar leaves us space. Thank you, teammate. And we're back. We're up into P16. Next up is Gutierrez in the Haas. We're on the side of Gutierrez. There we go. That's P15. Next up is Grosjean, and he's 4 seconds up the road. There's a massive train here. What's actually happened? What has actually happened up here? There's just a massive train. Okay, so most people are coming in this lap. Grosjean's in. I wonder who's leading that train. But anyway, we're behind Rosberg and Wehrlein, the two German drivers. Rosberg's going on a move on Wehrlein, and Rosberg's past him. Somebody's pulled into the pits. Is Wehrlein pulling into the pits? No, he's not. We're going to have to go a long way around and try and get DRS or something on him. There we do. We do have DRS on Pascal Wehrlein. We're closing in on the German driver in the manor. We're pulling to the inside. And that is P8 of the race. Is it? Yes, it is. Just get past him on the second DRS straight. Who's that coming out of the pits? That's Ricardo and Hamilton. Can we get Ricardo, please? Can we get Ricardo, please, 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 please? Is he going to force us? We look up the inside, but we can't get him, unfortunately, and that means Ricardo and Hamilton are gone. Rip. Rip our chances of beating them with about 20 laps to go. Okay, so Rosberg and Vettel are right on my tail. Rosberg on the super soft, so I'm just going to put in this lap for the medium tires. There we go. There we go, out in 2.9 seconds. And where does this put us out? On track, probably 12th place. It's out in 11th place behind Wehrlein. So Wehrlein's undercut us basically, but he's on the softs and I'm on the mediums. So, well, it depends how this stint is going to go. Wehrlein's gone slow because of Haryanto, and we're going round the right side of Wehrlein, and now trying to go round the outside of Haryanto. We're nearly losing on the curb, and Kvyat's out the race, and we're going round the outside of Haryanto. Brilliant stuff. And Wehrlein's also passed Haryanto as well, it seems. The two teammates are battling. And we've run wide off the exit of this turn. But I wonder what happened to Danny Kvyat. I bet it was an engine failure. So here's what happened to Danny Kvyat. He's coming around turn 4 to end sector 1. His engine just blew up. And he retired at the top of the hill due to, obviously, an engine failure. Haryanto's pulled into the pits. And now Wehrlein's on the back of me on the soft tires. What's Wehrlein going to do on the softs? I'm going to force him to the inside. He's giving me a wee tap. Under braking for turn 1. We've got Wehrlein once again. Now he's under attack from Sainz. Well, Wehrlein, I've given a wee tap there. I think him and Sainz have come together. Who's that coming out the pits now? Is that Button? Yes, it is. And we're out in front of Jenson Button. But not for long though, I think he's going to get me. I'm on older tyres than him. Gone wide. And I think Button sneaked up the inside here. Try and force him a bit wide, but I think he's got the faster turn than me. And I think he's got DRS as well. Or maybe it's not using it. We're going to move back up the inside of Jenson Button into turn 1. He's moved out the way from me. I've cut the grass a tiny bit. And now we're back ahead of the McLaren. Well, I've been tapped by Button. And we're off the track. Oh, we've been hit again by Button. What is going on? We've lost a place to Perez now. We've had a trip over the gravel. And these tires do not feel right now after being through the gravel. Okay, so here's what happened with Jensen Button then. As we came out the top of the hill, I ran wide on the tight right-hander, the long right-hander. Button hit me as I rejoined. I ran over the grass, hit the board, hit the brake board, and then he hit me once again and made me do some rallying. So I went through the gravel, and Perez got past me as well, so it's not very good. We've got Sainz and Verstappen right on the back of me now. I just cannot drive after I got put through the gravel by Button. Sainz going to go to the inside, I think. Going to try and break the Spaniard without running wide myself. We've done it quite well, blocked him off. There we go. Matsum's held behind us for now. Oh, nearly lost it there. Nearly lost it there. Verstappen's on the super soft, so he's going to be going past quite quickly, I think. This Sainz going to get me on the straight. Where's he going to go? He's going to the inside. He's dived me on the inside. Trying to keep it around the outside of Sainz. Can we get him back? On the cutback. Yes, we can. Carlos Sainz, you just got done, son. So there we go. If we can just keep it. There's about 6 laps left. I don't think we'll be able to keep it on these tires, though, because I'm on 47% tire wear. Oh, we've been hit! We've been hit by Sainz! Coming up the... Oh, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? Coming up the hill. I don't know why he went to the inside. Oh, Sainz. Right, okay guys, so looking on board with Sainz after that crash. If we look, he went to the inside and there was a bit of space there, but he knew I was coming across. It may have been my fault in the end, but he knew I was coming across. And there was space was closing and closing. I don't know why we go around the outside in that place anyway. And yeah, that's me basically out of the race now, thanks to Carlos Sainz. On board with Romain Grosjean in the Haas, as you can see, he was behind the collision, and it just looks, and it is the reason. Sainz just went for a gap that wasn't there, and yeah, just unfortunate. From first to DNF, that's pretty much it.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
At least it's a mixed podium. So Daniel Ricciardo wins the Hungarian Grand Prix ahead of Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Going down into the field now, my teammate finished right behind Massa in 16th, and then we were DNF'd with Kvyat. So that's very unfortunate. So Lewis Hamilton keeps his lead of the driver standings, with Daniel Ricciardo jumping Nico Rosberg for 2nd place. We are still staying in 8th, but Perez jumps Massa for 9th. And going down the field, my teammate and the 2 Renaults are still yet to score. This also means that Renault still haven't scored in the Constructors yet, obviously. And the Constructors standings are the exact same team-wise, going down from 1st to 11th. Nothing's changed, we're still in 5th place. That's still good for our Constructors, so still brilliant for us. So as the sun is setting here in the Hungaroring, thank you for watching this episode of my career mode. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be sure to like and subscribe for more F1 career mode, and I'll see you guys next time.